Grana Weepunity Bong, and welcome back to my channel. And today, with it being Transformers Super Saturday, we are going to be checking a look at some of the news that I've found from the four corners of the Tinterweb. So if you like the sound of that, think about giving me a like, a share, and a subscribe, because it really does help me out. Before we get into all of the Transformers news, I want to kick off with Ramen Toy. Yes, Ramen Toy, not Ramen Toys. They have shared another image of an upcoming release. They are currently focusing on the 80s Commanders, but they shared this image and it's starting to look a lot like M.A.S.K, right? This is definitely starting to look like a M.A.S.K figure. I've always said on this channel, if people started doing M.A.S.K, then yeah, that's also my bag. I would start giving that pretty good coverage as well. So I am going to continue to follow this project, and as soon as I see a bit of a pre-order for it, I'm probably going to pop one in.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Kicking off with a little bit of news first. It's mine, it's mine, it's finally mine. I now have the Mega Tank in my grubby little mitts. It's awesome. You can check out my review. I've put it hovering above somewhere right now. Go check it, then come back to this video. Or watch this video, then come back. It's awesome. You have to see it. Then we move over to Funbie Studios, and they checked in and had a little look at Legacy Dragstrip, and as okay as this figure looks, and I'm gonna say it looks okay, they did notice that this dude is gappy. He is very gappy. So what they've said is, hey, we can bust those gaps, we can fill those gaps in for you. So 3D printed at home, they're going to give you the specs now to be able to fill all those gaps in, make the whole figure look a little bit more premium. Staying with Legacy Dragstrip, Matrix Workshop, I've got a couple of little purple guns for you to upgrade this figure as well. Again, other people giving you the things that you thought that Hasbro would have given you with this figure, they didn't, so here it is. Moving over to the world of Vectron Labs, this month they're going to give us an update on the final design, plus where you can pre-order these dudes. Stuff is coming soon. Now, whenever I mention this, I keep getting told, hey, be careful, this could be a scam. I don't know, I'm putting it out there. I've been told it could be, but I have also seen that they appeared at TFCon and all kinds of things, so they seem to be very, let's say, visible. If it is a scam, I don't know. People are saying that's why they're based in Italy. I've never heard of the company before. If anybody knows more about this, let me know, whether it's more evidence to show me they are a true company or more evidence to show me they're a scam. I'd like to know, because I'm interested in this and I certainly don't want to get bitten on the arse. Do you own an MP44? Do you wish your MP44 was bigger? Someone's going to KO it and make it bigger. That's pretty damn cool. I already have a KO MP44. I don't feel a need to get it again, especially in a bigger size. I really don't like the transformation that the dude has. However, I do think that size-wise, he might scale with my Mega Tank that I've just released and just done a review for, because I do struggle to try and find something that would work with that figure, so that's quite interesting. Also, a few pictures coming from Weibo of a odd looking KO, kind of, well, maybe not a KO, but a Devastator style combiner. It looks like Michael Bay did a good job with his version of Devastator, because this looks pretty damn shocking, but fun to look at, right? Staying in the world of KOs for certain, and Mech Fan Studios and Mechanic Studios, whatever they're calling themselves today, looks like they are doing a straight up KO of this dude, because this dude was originally released by Newage, and it's from the Hearts of Steel Transformers storyline. The only thing I've ever seen released of this was by Newage, and it was this take on a steam engine Bumblebee. So it looks like they're KOing, releasing, and doing something a little bit fun, because if you take that smiley face away, yes, I've covered it before, it's got Thomas the Tank Engine's face. They're calling it Steve for some reason. I don't know why it would be called Steve. I guess it's a little play on Steam Train, Steve Train. And then they've also got this one. There's going to be a little play on Cliffjumper, and this is called Leap. For me, I'm probably going to pick up Steve Train just to see how they go together, and the fact of having a transforming Thomas the Tank is pretty cool. I'm going to go with that. Moving over to the world of actual New Age figures, they're going to be releasing another take on their Ultra Magnus, and this one is yellow. Yeah, this is yellow and translucent. I do love me some yellow figures, not too hot on translucent figures. I have a review on this figure on the channel, feel free to go check it out. Mine obviously isn't this yellowy wee coloured one. The one that I've got is the normal one, and I love it. This is one of my favourite Ultra Magnus figures that I've ever seen that's ever been released. If you're wondering why does he look like somebody took a leak all over him, well, that is because this is a take on the Shining Ultra Magnus, and I believe this is what it looked like originally. If you head over to Toys R Us, yeah, Toys R Us over on Instagram or on YouTube, he has one of the best collections I've ever seen in my life. His collection literally looks like a toy shop from the 80s, and if you want to check out and know more about that, I think he did a little post or a video on it not so long ago. Speaking of videos, New Age showed off their video of this figure, and it does look great, but it does something that was completely unexpected from my side, and I don't know if the original figure did this, but turn off the lights and he glows. Look at that. That's cool. That's made me now think, maybe I need to buy this figure. Oh, Killer Max showed off another picture of their Deathsaurus. Fantastic, awesome looking. Head over to Planet Steel Express now to kind of get your pre-orders in for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that. It does look great, but there's just so much good stuff out at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm quite in the market for a Deathsaurus right now. Speaking of good stuff in the market, Fanstoys are going to be doing a different colour of Sovereign. Sovereign, yep, arguably the best Galvatron out there, is getting a original toy colour version. Yep. Probably something I'm going to pick up. One thing I will say about this figure though, I do wish the cannon was a bit more sparkly. Like from here, maybe it is sparkly. The original one was super sparkly. I think that's the only detail this is missing. No, it's not sparkly at all. I can see it there. Where's your sparkles, Fantoys? Give me some sparkles in it. Fanstoys not done with the recolors yet, because Thomas is also going to get an original G1 toy color version as well. So this is the whiter version of this with that chest plate that looks straight out of G1 as well. I'm not so hot on this. I do prefer my Astrotrain's purple. They also released another short video around Chomp and showed the transformation for Chomp. I have to say, I watched this video and the first thing I did was head over to ShowZ and get my order in. I'm all on this. I'm speaking about this one far too much to not get this one in my collection. So really looking forward to picking this up. Chomp just looks fantastic. The transformation looks not too complex, super interesting. And the alt mode, of course, yeah. What a banger. Already seeing these in some people's hands as well, so can't wait to get mine. If you've already picked this dude up, let me know down in the comments what's your experience been like. APC Toys are continuing their mission to bring us all of the toys from Transformers Prime, and they have already, in my opinion, released the best Prime on the market and definitely the best Megatron from Prime on the market, and now they're looking to start on Airachnid. I do not have an Airachnid in my collection. Once this gets released, I will have an Airachnid in my collection because this is phenomenal, especially if it will stand there on its legs like that, and those little tiny legs can take the weight of the full body, and the helicopter as well looks great. It looks a little bit rounded at the bottom. I wish they'd have found a way to make it a little flatter, but all in all, really great work. Love the stuff that APC Toys are doing, and I cannot wait to get this one in my collection. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments, because this has got me hyped. More hyped than I would have expected as well. Nave Scoob over on Instagram has been sharing some really interesting concept designs for some of the stuff from Studio Series and other figures that Hasbro have released recently, along with some prototype images. We got all these ones of the Grimlock. Cool. Really nice to see the kind of the production and the way that these things go. Production, we know that Grimlock actually changed the way that it was during production as well. Cup as well got these drawings, and we got to see the way that they work out the transformation and how that's going to work and how you're going to be able to separate the body. That first drawing of Cup with just a square head's quite interesting. I know this is the process that people go through when they're designing these things. Over designed on Cup, I would definitely say. And it's interesting that at the end we see the two images of the what became the buzzworthy Cup and what was the one that we got. And how is it when you put those two images together that in the 86 line you decided to release the one that you did? Interesting. I want to know that process. I want to have been in that meeting. How did you decide that that one was closer to the 86 movie and not the one in the buzzworthy line? We also got a new poster for Transformers Earthspark. I hope it's better than BotBots. And team, I know I promised you a review on BotBots. I just can't. I cannot get past episode 3. I just can't do it. I can't. I apologize. I just can't do it. April the 12th with Fan First Tuesday. Fan First Tuesday? Okay. Fan First Tuesday is coming this Tuesday. Really not the same as saying Fan First Friday. Not sure why they've moved these to a Tuesday, but on Tuesday we are going to get a Fan First Tuesday where they're obviously going to be talking about Transformers and Go Power Rangers. But we may have already had some spoilers, so we already seen, due to some devious leaks, this version of Blitzwing, but now we've seen the box art. We're now also seeing box art for Motormaster. So Motormaster we haven't seen anything for, but these have been leaked last night, so interesting. These images look great as well. I like the fact that this looks like a really cool Motormaster. One thing I will say though is that I hope it's just from this image, it does look a little short. Is it just me? Maybe it's just the aspect of this. I'll have to see the product and hopefully we'll get a look at it on Tuesday. I just hope that it's at least the same length as Prime, because that trailer looks a little stunted. And we also got some images of the Shattered Glass take on Blaster, so that will be pretty cool as well. I'm very happy to see that they're continuing with the Shattered Glass line, even if the storyline seems to have come to an end in IDW. Someone did a breakdown as well of why it would make a really interesting animated cartoon to do Shattered Glass. Yes, do it all day long. I will of course cover all of the news from the Transformers Tuesday, so you may get a bit of a double feature from me on Tuesday, or I might put it out Wednesday morning, depending on how hyped everything is and my time on the night. So that's everything from me on this Transformers Saturday. Let me know your thoughts on everything down in the comments. As I keep saying, we are trying to push that way up to the 5k mark, and then we'll do another lovely little live stream. But until then, I'll see you in my next video. Alright team, in a bit. Peace!